curious on the airplane to Israel last night, I guess, when Trump was asked about how Hamas was cleaning house, so to speak, against Israeli-backed militias and groups. He said, well, he supports this, that Hamas, that there needs to be police, there needs to be enforcement of laws, and that the president wasn't opposed to this. So it'll be interesting to see how Israel handles this reality going forward, because once you greenlight policing, you're not just greenlighting policing, you're greenlighting Hamas's legitimate role in policing, which means you're greenlighting Hamas's legitimate role in the continuance of governing. I mean, there are just so many inherently contradictory things taking place right now. Trump has put in so much political capital into this. I mean, this is his legacy. This is his reputation. And if, one of the underlying themes that exists that heavily influenced, I believe, this peace agreement, whatever we want to call it, ceasefire agreement. It's supposed to be more than that. This is supposed to be all-encompassing, once in 3,000-year opportunity to bring an end to the conflict in the Middle East. And that's the way Donald Trump has sold this. This isn't just a ceasefire. This is it, baby. This is it. From here on in, there will be no more war. Donald Trump has declared the war to be over. And gosh, I would like that to be true. I really would like that to be true. But then there's Netanyahu and the Israelis in reality. And, Trump needs to know, and so does Netanyahu, though, that there are many Americans that are just fed up with Israel. I mean, this is the theme that's sort of missing from all this, is that this is a Hamas victory. A lot of people don't recognize it as such, but Israel had to agree to terms that were dictated and have been dictated by Hamas since the very beginning of this crisis. And on the disarmament, Hamas has said that they will disarm, but my understanding is that it's conditional and they will disarm as a resistance movement. This isn't the first time Hamas has put disarmament on the table. I mean, they've mentioned it in the past. There are conditions that would have to exist. One of which is, if you're no longer going to be a resistance movement, that means that you've achieved your goal and objective of a Palestinian state. And so the resistance movement doesn't need to exist. Now, how do we bridge this? I think we have the answer: the Hamas police force. I mean, I just think there's compromises that have been made by the United States. One which has been recognized de facto, meaning that the president said, here's my 20 points, and Hamas came back and said, here's the 21st point. Modification. The president went, love it, baby, we're in. And that implies that the president agrees that Hamas ain't going away, that Hamas will be part of the government. And the Israelis' fears will play out, because I can tell you right now that politically there's not a Palestinian, in my opinion, there's not a Palestinian political entity that can compete with Hamas today in terms of legitimacy. Mohammed Abbas did not bring this about. Fatah did not bring this about. Hamas brought this about, and the Palestinian people of Gaza brought this about.